Hello and welcome back. As always, my name is Lazer, and today we are checking out the latest Heroes of the Storm balance patch update, and I do believe this one is called 17.5. We do not have, sadly, a lot to talk about, only tracer changes, okay? So as you see, only tracer changes, so let's get right into it. So first of all, her health and health regen have been decreased by approximately 5% each. This was coming kinda okay. We expected tracer nerfs for the most part because, well, she's kinda dominating at this point, so there you go. Basic attack damage also has been decreased by approximately 10, 7, 8%, something along those lines, okay? So a considerable nerf to her basic attack damage as well. Focus fire talent final shot damage bonus increased from 30% to 45% of the total magazine size. This was at level 16. Remember, if you unload your entire magazine on a target, the final shot will deal this bonus amount of damage. Lock and loaded talent also got some buffs. Damage bonus increased from 35 to 40%. Now at level 16, the choice to have was sleight of hand, which increased your reload, decreased your reload time, okay? So you would get more basic attacks in, also charging your heroic ability faster, and it didn't require any effort at all, okay? Sleight of hand, you just, well, you pick up the talent, more damage and more faster charge time on your heroic ability. It requires no effort from the player, no skill, no nothing. I like to see them rewarding talents that actually require the player to do something, okay? For example, lock and loaded was my favorite option. It was just so rewarding to get the lock and loaded effect right and get the extra damage. Melee Pulse Strike, this was a talent at level 1. Pulse Bomb charge bonus increased from 15% to 20%. So when you hit an enemy hero with your W ability, you will get instant 20% charge on your heroic ability Pulse Bomb. Recall E cooldown has been increased. Okay. Yeah, I saw this one coming from 24 to 26 seconds. Not a huge increase, is not even 10%, but look at this one, Slipstream talent. This was the talent at level 1. Cooldown reduction decreased from 4 to 2 seconds. Now what Slipstream did is, besides reduce the cooldown of your E ability by 4 seconds, it also puts you back in the past 1 second further. So instead of 3, you get 4 seconds in the past. Now before, if we played Tracer and picked up the Slipstream talent, we had a 20-second cooldown on our E ability, which felt amazingly strong, okay? Even outlined that in my build guide. Now you're gonna get 26 seconds if you don't pick up Slipstream, and even if you do, you're gonna get 24 seconds, so that's about 20% more than initially with the Slipstream talent. So yeah, it hurts, okay? It hurts Tracer survivability overall, because again, we got health decreased, we got cooldown increased on our E ability, and less damage on basic attacks. Okay, so it's a barrage of nerfs. The buffs come to underused talents at level 16. Like I said, my personal favorite was Lock and Loaded. Again, this was a skill talent which awarded highly skilled players, but the problem with it also kind of relies on your FPS. You don't got good FPS, good luck trying to get your to press your D again in that very small margin, 0.375 if I don't make any mistakes. Anyway, let's read the dev comments because we have nothing else we can talk about. As we're sure many of you noticed, Tracer is performing just a little too well on all fronts. While we're excited to bring her to the Nexus, we understand that in the right hands she can be an absolute terror to the enemy team. We're lowering her health, basic attack damage, and increasing recall's cooldown to make her less universally powerful. We're going to be giving back some of that basic attack damage on her level 16 talent tier to further separate sleight of hand and other options, which should help the choice between more pulse bomb charges versus stronger basic attacks feel like a more meaningful decision. We also saw an opportunity to help improve her talent pick rates, so we're making minor adjustment to Pulse Strike and Slipstream. We'll continue to keep a close eye on her, as we believe she is similar to Illidan, where in the right place from a balance perspective is more narrow than most of our other heroes. Okay, so they're basically saying, listen, with Tracer is a lot harder to balance her out correctly, just like with Illidan, and maybe just like with Kildas. maybe, I don't know. Okay, so will this hurt Tracer? Yeah, less health, less. Now 5% is not a lot, but considering how low health she is anyway, all you need is a decent targeted stun on her and the ability to actually blow her up before she can use her E ability. Again, we get a longer cooldown on our E ability, so we need to be a bit more preservative with it. Okay, a bit more careful when popping our E ability. We can no longer get an awesome 20-second cooldown on it. Basic attack damage sucks. Okay, the thing about basic attack damage reduction, I don't really understand it, because Tracer dealt a whole lot of damage simply because she could stay alive for so long during a team fight. I don't think that's warranted. Okay, the basic attack damage reduction doesn't really seem warranted from my point of view, but I do love the fact they are buffing Lock and Loaded. Will people still go for Sleight of Hand? I don't know. Considering the basic attack damage reduction, the increase to Lock and Loaded is not really all that meaningful, sadly. Okay, again, you took off 10% off the base amount, but you're giving me 5% bonus here. I don't know. I don't know, really, to be honest. I would have preferred, considering the basic attack damage reduction, I would like to see a lock and load that deal like 45-50% bonus damage. Just again, award players who choose, you know, who can actually play with this very, very hard talent. Well, guys, let me know in the comment section down below what do you think about the changes to Tracer. Sadly, nothing else. As you can see, no Artas, no Onubarak, no nothing for the most part. But anyway, this is what we got. Again, let me know in the comment section down below what do you think about these changes. As always, my name has been Leyzar. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you guys again soon.